Alrighty, I will just go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna wait around, but let's get started on this. So, hi, I'm Kaylee, as you probably know, and I am a Beachbody coach, and I'll just throw this out there. This is my first Zoom call that I've ever done. So I don't know what I'm doing on Zoom, but I will figure it out. Everybody's had to figure this out during COVID, and now's my turn, right, to figure out. So I'm just going to share my screen if this works. 1 second, trying to share my screen. You can choose to quit Zoom or do it on your own later. I think it will work. Oh shoot, I hope I can share my screen. Aha, there we go. There we go. All right. So here we go. All right. Here we go. Aha, here's our pretty button. There we go. So what is Coaching Masterclass? Here we go. Finally, let's get started. So what is Coaching Masterclass? I'm glad you asked. Here's our agenda. And we're going to basically be going over all the things you need to know about coaching, and how, I'm going to share you a quick story, some business building strategies, the vital behaviors to build your business. So like income producing activities, and then the income, like what kind of income you can make. Of course, throw in that income disclaimer all the time, right? Travel incentives, and then what do you do next, right? Okay, so let's start off with this. One of the most effective things you can do to build better habits is to join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior. So what does that basically mean? Basically, you're like those you spend the most time with. They say that the 5 people closest to you, the 5 people you spend the most of your time with, will impact how you behave. So choose your friends wisely, right? Same thing with your business and what kind of coworkers you're around and what kind of community you develop with people around you. So that is very important thing to keep in mind, that you don't have to be victim of, oh, all my coworkers hate me, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to be victim to that kind of thing. You can choose well. All right. And you also choose the life you want too. So in a way. So before we get started, let me ask you a question. Have you ever recommended a restaurant to a friend? What about a pair of jeans or sunglasses or your sourdough recipe or like anything? And have you ever posted anything to your social media? Your answer is probably yes. Just about everybody has done those things. We've all recommended something we love to a friend, and we tell them why they should have it too, right? Or why they need it, why they need our sourdough recipe or whatever, and that's exactly the job of a Beachbody coach. So meet me, Kaylee Nath, your coach. This picture right here with the mountains is very recent. My husband and I just got back from Colorado. I mean, a totally paid trip. It was so nice. I'm so glad to be home though, but we got some cool pictures. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you how I became a coach. So I heard about Beachbody and, the coaching opportunity in Beachbody several years ago. But I just wasn't quite ready to make that move. My coach, Courtney, reached out to me and she said, hey, have you ever thought about coaching or whatever? And I'm like, ooh, that's really enticing. I love the idea, but I just wasn't ready for it yet. And I waited and I forgot about it for several years. And then Christmas Eve actually is when I thought about it, prayed about it over, December. And I'm like, I'm really looking into coaching. I was getting my coaching certification to help coach track at the school. And I'm like, I know I want to coach and it's going to be like the coolest thing. So I got my coaching certification. And I'm like, well, Beachbody coaching, that's like so cool. What is that? And then I learned a little more about it. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know anything about Beachbody. Like, I never used Beachbody before, never had the shakes. I never had the energized lemonade stuff. I didn't know anything. I was literally ignorant of like how anything worked, but I knew I wanted to be a coach and help people in their health and fitness goals also. So I started Christmas Eve, my husband's birthday, and I've been a coach ever since. So it is my goal to just help as many people as I can each month. But anyway, so that is how I started coaching. And you guys, the great thing about coaching is that your journey is your job. So the whole story, you're telling a story on your social media, right? And that's your job as a coach, is your journey in your walk in life, what you're going through in life, whether it's fitness, your health, all these things. It is a little personal at first, and it can be uncomfortable at first. And we'll get into the social media stuff later. But you guys, this is your job, is to help people and to coach them to help live better lives. So there's self-love. You commit to your own goals, and you share your journey with friends, family, and on social media. And so your job is to work out and to be that person that people look to. And people are going to be like, wow, she's being very diligent and consistent. I want to be around her. I want to be around him, or I want to be around these kind of people, because that's because you can't effectively coach somebody if you're not, walking the walk that you're talking, you know what I'm saying? And then share love. So you connect and build relationships with others who are inspired by your journey and they want to get started on theirs. So you're literally inspiring people every single day. Every day you show up, every single day, you're inspiring somebody. And the thing about inspiring people, you don't even know you're doing it. But you find out later, and it's like the coolest feeling ever. And that's literally your job, is to build relationships and to connect with people. And you make so many friends doing this. It's amazing. And then you spread the love. So you plug other women into your online sweat studio that you run with other coach friends and support them on their journey. And so it's literally like a whole bunch of friends getting together, and we're all going toward the same goal of living a healthier lifestyle, and whatever that looks like for you. And the core, something I just want to throw out there right now real quick, is the core of coaching is building those relationships, and in turn you create a community. So that is just something I love, because I'm such a people person, and it's so fun because and also, even if you're shy, because like messaging people is kind of outside my comfort zone, or talking to people, being the new person and saying, hey, I'm Kaylee, I don't like doing that all the time. I wish everybody was my best friend, but you can't possibly know everybody as your best friend, but that's honestly how it feels when you're part of a community. So, all right, number 2. So we share goals with your family and or spouse, if you have a spouse. So you can get support from those around you by sharing your goals with your spouse or your friends and your family. And when they understand the why, like why you want to do this, they can fully support you on your new journey. So let's talk about why. You have to know your reason why. Why do you want to do this? Is it to just earn a little money on the side? Is it to pay off some debt? Is it to bring your husband home so that financially you're more stable, that your family can be home more often? What is why? What is your why? And when you communicate that, first of all, you have to know what your why is. And I want to start off by saying, write it down with pen and paper. Write down your goals for coaching, your goals and your reasons why you want to do this and what you want to see out of it. And then communicate that to your spouse if you're married, or to your mom and your sisters and your friends and just the people in your life, the people closest to you. Communicate that to them. And the more you talk about it, the more you explain why you're doing this for your family or for yourself and for others, the more somebody can get behind you in it, you know? And so for me, my reason why is there's this farm that my husband and I really want one day. It's like a little farmhouse on a hill. And we'd love to raise our family there. It'd be so cool. But that's like the big dream. Other smaller dreams is to pay off our car. It's to just have some side income. And those are like some smaller dreams, and have some extra income so Carter can finish his degree and things like that. Those are some, like, all the goals, but there's like this big dream of having that farm. Anyway, I didn't put a picture in here. I should have. And then 3, be coachable and willing to grow. If you're going to coach, and you have to know your reason why you want to coach, you also have to be willing to grow. And because let me tell you, learning anything new can be very uncomfortable, but discomfort equals growth. And it's okay to be a beginner. It's okay to not know what you're doing. That means you're going to learn. And this is like preaching to the choir, because I tend to get overwhelmed if I don't know what I'm doing. And then I avoid it if I'm overwhelmed, like the dishes. If there's too many dishes and I'm like, oh, I don't know, I almost avoid it. But that doesn't do anything for me. It gets my house dirty. Nothing good comes from avoiding anything. If you're like me and you get over, you got to be willing to grow, and growth equals some discomfort every here, now and then. So a coach has to be coachable. And it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. And you have to, now I remind myself daily, since starting this business, that it's really caused me to dig really deep into personal development. So like I want to be the leader for you guys that, I want to teach other people to lead their teams too. So it's okay if you're nervous or have that feeling of, I don't know, can you do it? Yes, you can do it. You've got to just remind yourself, hey, fear's a total liar. Don't listen to it. And then find the cracks in your day to work. So we all have busy lives, right? We all have not enough time in a day, but even though we all have the same amount of time in a day. So I want you to find pockets of time and be intentional with your time. That goes for your workouts, that goes for your quiet time with the Lord, that goes for your business, that goes for family time. Be intentional with your time. And instead of mindlessly scrolling through Instagram or watching movies late at night, or instead of doing those things, wake up 30 minutes earlier. So the short-term sacrifices will have some long-term gains. So just taking something I want to tell you about is like, there's this thing called the power hour, where you take 1 hour or even half an hour twice a day, or 1 hour once a day out of your day to just work your business. And then that's it. You just take 1 power hour, you invite, you follow up, you connect, you share, you post on social media, and you're basically just checking in with friends. You check into your challenge groups, you invite people to do what you do, you invite people to live a healthier life, and you follow up with people, and you're just connecting all day, and you're just doing you're working your business for a solid hour, and then you're done. You got a lot done. You do focus pockets of time if you have that time in your day. And if you don't, sometimes you have to fit it in when you're driving in the car. Sometimes you just, I'm on the floor laying here for like 10 minutes. I'm just going to quick type an email up right here, or a quick follow up, or, write this person back or whatever. And you can even do it when you're traveling. And you guys, it's just a matter of being intentional with your time. We're all guilty of not being intentional with our time, but that's why I'm challenging you to take control of your time and being intentional. And take time to block out time, manage your time. That's how you run a business. Also, step outside of your comfort zone, and you got to go all in. In order to do all of those things you know you want to do with your life, you have to do things that are difficult, uncomfortable, and even scary. Because growth and comfort cannot coexist. Whatever scares you the most is the very thing you need to do in order to break through. And this is so, so, so true. You guys, just inviting you to this call is like the most scary thing for me, because I don't want to be rejected. In fact, I don't even think there's anybody on right now. And for my own sanity, that's probably better. But, but you guys, do the very thing that scares you. Live videos terrify me. Okay. They just do. I hope I'm not the only one, but live videos legitimately scare me. Let's see, where am I? Oh, I didn't want to skip it yet. Live videos really scare me. Let's see. Oh yeah. So you guys, it can be uncomfortable, and just like hiking a mountain, it can be exciting and difficult and uncomfortable and scary because you're like on the edge of a cliff, but man, in the end, it is so worth it. And I just want to encourage you to remember that, to go outside your comfort zone, reach out to that person. You never know who needs this in their life. You just don't know. And you just need to reach out to them and be the friend that you wish you had, be the friend that they need. That's the whole purpose of this. And then lean onto learning social media. The power in social media, the capacity to reach more people, equals impact. So how do you currently use social media? Are you just a spectator, or do you post all the time? It's totally fine. Wherever you are at, that's fine, because we all start somewhere. But action breeds confidence. And you guys, action breeds confidence. The more you do something that you're a little insecure about, the more you do it, the more confidence it builds in yourself, the more confidence you have to do it. So if making reels or posting stories on Instagram, or those things are all outside your comfort zone, action breeds confidence. Keep doing them. Even though it's uncomfortable, you'll feel more and more confident the more you do it. And access to meetings and mentoring on crafting your brand. So that's one more thing I want to mention. When you hop on our team, you get access to so many amazing resources for team meetings, team training. That all your training you will have all your training. You probably might feel like, I don't have any training. And that's kind of how I felt when I first started. You just have to dive in, learn, go through that learning curve. It is going to be worth it. Okay, so there's something called the success tracker. So we have daily tasks, and I printed out my paper, my Success Club, tracker. So basically it's our business activity tracker, where we have income producing activities for our business. So there's different ones. I have the link for them if you want. I will put it in the down below for you. But be proof the products work. You got to dive into personal development. You have to help clients get their results. And then you need to connect with people, invite them to this because they need it, and then follow up with them. The magic is in the follow-up. You have to follow up with people. Some people are just busy and they read it and they forget to reply, or they forget to push send. I do that all the time. I will read something and go, that's funny. And I open it and I forget. So don't let that hurt your feelings. People just have busy lives. But this success tracker keeps you on track every single day for the activities you need to be doing every day. Every single task is listed. So you're not sitting there going, what do I do today? It's all on a piece of paper written down, and I have the PDF for you if you want it. And here we go. Finally, earning an income and how it works. So you get income in 3 different areas. Through commission, residual income, and bonuses. And a coach gets 25% off discounts on all of the Beachbody products. That would be the Shakeology, the Beach Bars, the Energize, whatever, everything, even the merchandise. You get 25% off of all the things as a coach, which is awesome. So yeah, and then you have your commission. So commission off of direct sales of signing people up. You have your residual income, which is when people order things monthly, and then the team bonuses. And you guys, if you sign up as a coach, your membership fee is $15.95 a month, but it's waived if you're active military, veteran, or the spouse of a veteran. Okay. But your membership fee is waived the first time you sign up. So if you're brand new and you don't have a Beachbody challenge pack or anything, you sign up as a coach, your first time, your first month is waived, which is pretty cool. And all coaches, every month, we commit to a goal of helping 3 people each month. And you guys, that is so doable. And when you help 3 people each month, you hit something called Success Club. And Success Club has its own realm of like bonuses and perks and rewards when you hit that. So for me, that's like no brainer. You have to hit Success Club. It's like 3 people. That's so doable. Everyone can help at least 3 people a month. It is the most doable thing ever. So here's some of the perks. You can earn free travel for simply crushing your own goals. You grow into your dream self through pouring into yourself every day. And then you gain an amazing community of friendships with incredible women who will love you and support you. And there's travel incentives. So there's Coach Summit. So I'm actually earning my tickets to get a free ticket by hitting Success Club every month to go to Coach Summit this year. That's a promotion they have for this year. And then Coach Summit is like their, what do you call it? Not their retreat. It's like, you know what I mean? I think I know. I can't think of the word anyway. And then they have team retreats and then Success Club trips. These are all free trips and vacations you can earn. Like they'd be totally 100% paid. So that's the coolest thing ever. And then your next steps to getting started. So if you're a current client, you already have Beachbody, but you're not a coach, reach out to coach and you can upgrade. New clients, the coach sign up is waived with your challenge pack. And then we each have limited spots. We have limited spots open. So reach out. I didn't fix my words, but anyway, I mistyped things. At the end you get in a hurry. Anyway, you just reach out to your limited spots open for coaching each month. I only have a few spots open every month. And I want to get you plugged into my new coach membership. So here on the right side of the screen is the pack options. And there's the Shakeology pack. There's the performance pack or Go and Glow or all in, which is literally everything. That's a really good deal if you're getting literally everything. It's amazing. But I signed up with performance pack. My sister signed up with the Shakeology pack. It depends. Shakeology is a protein powder. Performance is like your performance line. It's for your workouts. It's got Energize, which is like a lemonade, and then Hydrate, Recover, which are chocolate flavored amino acids. And then Go and Glow is like collagen, Energize, and Hydrate, and then amazing things. And your $40 coach enrollment fee is waived with a challenge pack or completion pack enrollment. And so you guys, that was all I had to share. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, anything, I want you to ask me. I want you to type it down below and comment. But yeah, ultimately, coaching is a business where your job is helping people live the healthy lifestyle they want while helping you live a healthy life too. And your business can be whatever you make it out to be. Here, let me exit my screen here and show you something. Show you me. How do I do this? Stop screen share. There we go. So you guys, your business is literally what you make it out to be. If you want it to, you can, like the income cap, there is no cap. You literally can go as far as you want with it. You could, like, I know people who've made 6-figure incomes in this business. I'm not there yet. I haven't built my business to that yet either. But it can be done if that's what you want. And you guys, more than just the income side of things, it's amazing if people need this in their life. So I just want to challenge you to think about this. And you guys, let's build a team together. Are you ready? And do you want to join me? I want you to comment below. And yes, I'm so glad you watched this. Probably replay for everybody. So comment down below. See you. And thanks for joining.